Oh yeah, baby. Oh yes. Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth and fancy seeing you here in June. A very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. Are you feeling charitable? Then smash the subscribe button, like button, and the share button. And please do follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad. Welcome to Saturday's edition of the dceu Daily. It's been pretty quiet this week, but then yesterday someone took this image of Superman on the Batman set. This is unprecedented. Now, people are saying that this is a scene set in a Halloween party, but the interesting thing is I can't see any other Halloween costumes. So this could actually, and apparently this is an extra. This is not actually an actor, a real kind of main actor playing Superman. This is just an extra. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I don't buy the Halloween party thing. But let's unpackage this. Let's just say this is at a Halloween party. And it's just someone dressed up as Superman. It still means that dressing up has to be inspired from somewhere. It still means that Superman is in Matt Reeves' Batman universe. I believe that Matt Reeves is developing a fully formed DC universe. Now, months and months and months ago, if you recall, I did a video about Superman being in the Batman. I did a video saying that J.J. Abrams' Superman universe would be part of Matt Reeves' Batman universe because we are going with this multiverse strategy now, but there has to be a main universe and something that we have to accept if we like it or not. The Snyderverse is no longer Earth 1. It's an Elseworld. It's part of the multiverse. Even Zack has spoken about that and the work he's going to be doing over on HBO Max, starting with Zack Snyder's Justice League and hopefully David Ayer's Aircut as well. And so you have to have an Earth 1, a main Earth. And I do believe that Matt Reeves, the Batman, is going to be Earth 1. And I believe J.J. Abrams' Superman is part of that universe. So I did predict this quite a while back. And as usual, Grace Randolph going, yeah, I told you about this, didn't I? Look, Grace, even if you get something wrong, you say you've got it right. But anyway, this is extremely exciting. I would love nothing more than to see a cameo of Superman in the Batman. It's not going to take away from the central point of the film, of course, which is about the Batman, Robert Pattinson's Batman. But yeah, I do believe that this is a fully formed DC universe, that this is Earth 1, that this is going to be DC's main universe. I think these were part of the discussions that happened before Matt took the job. And as I say, I do believe this is part of J.J. Abrams' Superman universe as well. And let's just look at this cape, baby. This cape, unlike the one in the Snyderverse, has got a little S on the back. So definitely a different design. Now, we can only see the back of this costume, so we don't know if he's wearing the red trunks. I'm going to call it. He's wearing the red trunks. I believe that. You know, variety is the best form of escapism because we've got Snyder's version. We've got Snyder's costume, which is awesome. Cavill's Superman costume is amazing. It looks great. It hasn't got the trunks, and that's fine. But in the main universe, this Earth 1, which I believe Matt Reeves, the Batman, is, he probably does have the trunks. So I'm calling it now that he does have the trunks. Look, I didn't expect to see this when we saw this. I was shocked. I believe that they wanted this picture taken. They're doing it on purpose to get the hype train going. Don't forget, we're not going to see this movie now until 2022. And it could be delayed even further because they keep on queuing up these films and postponing them, which isn't good because there's going to be a big backlog. But maybe some of them will end up on streaming, and maybe that will... I believe that this is just a placeholder for the Batman. The Batman could go back to 2021 eventually if they move a few other things. Look, this film will finish... Well, they're filming it now. So I would say by Easter, this film, shooting-wise, will finish, and then they'll do post-production Michael Giacchino's doing the music, isn't he? And he's ever since Lost and Alias, I've been in love with this guy's music. So it was a great choice by Matt Reeves. It's just amazing that someone with the surname Reeves is actually introducing a version of Superman in the Batman. Now, as I said on the top of the show, this could just be an extra in fancy dress. But as I said as well, that if he's wearing Superman fancy dress, he had to get the inspiration from somewhere. I hope it's the real Superman. But look, we don't know. We don't know what's going on here. Could be an extra, could be a Halloween party. But as I say, I don't see anyone else in fancy dress. So that's interesting as well. But yes, things like this, of course, are very, very exciting. Now, it's all very well having a multiverse, but as I said, you've got to have an Earth 1, and Matt Reeves is as good a place as any to have an Earth 1 Batman, have an Earth 1 Superman. And if I'm right about J.J. Abrams being part of the same universe as Matt Reeves the Batman, his Superman being this Superman here, we'll have to wait and see. As I say, that could just be someone in a Halloween fancy dress, but obviously there's a Superman there to want to know to dress up as Superman. And as I keep on saying, I believe this is a fully formed universe where there is already a Superman in this universe, where there is already another Wonder Woman in this universe, a Harley Quinn. All these different characters are already there, fully formed, no origin stories. They're there, right? They are there. Now, I'm not saying that this film is going to represent every DC character in this Earth 1, as I'm calling it. I'm calling this DC Earth 1, Matt Reeves the Batman, and this Superman. But I believe all these characters are there. They could be referenced maybe in newspapers and, in news channels and things like that in the film. So very, very exciting to see that someone is wearing a Superman costume in the Batman, and we'll just have to wait and see what this means. Because don't forget, we may not even see this. Because if you remember rightly, in the Joker movie, we had some set photos of the original 1960 series Batmobile. And unless I blinked and missed it, I don't remember seeing that Batmobile in the Joker movie. So I don't really know what happened there. This is what I mean. Sometimes they just show us stuff. I know that's a fan taking those pictures. But at the end of the day, they probably allowed that picture to be taken purposely. Because it just moves up the hype train. Anyway, as a Superman fan, just knowing that there's a fully formed Superman already in that universe is terribly, terribly exciting. I know nothing about Static Shock. I know nothing about this character, but apparently Michael B. Jordan does, as he's about to produce the DC movie. This is from Boris Kitt, from The Hollywood Reporter. Jordan will join Reginald Hudlin on the feature project that was first revealed during August's DC Fandom event. Michael B. Jordan is boarding Warner Bros. And DC's Static Shock. As a producer, Jordan will join Reginald Hudlin on the feature project that was first revealed during August's DC Fandom event. He will produce via Outlier Society, his Warner's-based banner. The movie jolts the project up a few kilowatts, giving the cult hero some firepower as it goes into active development. I'm proud to be part of building a new universe centered around black superheroes. Our community deserves that, said Jordan in a statement to The Hollywood Reporter. Outlier Society is committed to bringing to life diverse comic book content across all platforms, and we're excited to partner with Reggie and Warner Brothers on this initial step. Outlier will be in the creative center of the Static feature, and for Jordan, a comic book fan, this is an opportunity for not only for some world building, but to be directly involved in franchise building should the first movie spark a hit. A multi-platform franchise could be born. The project centers on Static, who first appeared in 1993's Static #1 via Milestone Comics, a now defunct company founded by black writers and artists to help make comics a more inclusive space, and which had distribution through DC. A decade later, the hero was revived for Static Shock animated series centering on Virgil Hawkins, a teenager who transforms into a superhero who gains electromagnetic powers after being exposed to strange gas. The series was noteworthy for being the rare animated show to be headlined by a black character. The hero made his way to the mainstream DC Comics universe in 2008. DC is relaunching Milestone with Hoodlum, now a partner in the label. At the centre of it, he is writing an all-new Static Shock digital comic series beginning in February 2021, as well as an additional Static Shock graphic novel by Hoodlum, with art by Carl Baker, a series reviving Icon and Rocket by Hoodlum, and Milestone founder Dennis Cowan are also in the works. Jordan, who starred with Chadwick Boseman in the pop cultural phenomenon Black Panther, last starred and produced the legal drama Just Mercy, and performs the same duties on Without Remorse, a thriller due out from Amazon next year. He next shoots and produces a journal from Jordan, blah, 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 blah. We don't need to know about that. So, Michael B. Jordan is producing Static Shock, who is an African-American superhero. He has magnetic powers. We've just read that because he's exposed to some gas. And that, my friends, is all I know about this character. It's great. It's brilliant. We want the representation thing. We want to be a franchise that represents and gives a stage to all communities from all walks of life. And I hope that Warner Brothers continue to do this because I think it's really, really important. So really exciting news. And finally today we talk about Henry Cavill and Man of Steel. And this is a very interesting article from about a month ago from Epic Stream. Henry Cavill reportedly signed up for 3 Man of Steel sequels and several Superman cameos. Now, we're going to read this because this rumour has been rearing its head again, and I find it very interesting. It's obvious he's signed up again, but for how many movies and how many appearances, I don't know. Now, he's actually in production of The Witcher Season 2 right now, so I think after that happens, he will definitely be free to do this, which is very, very exciting. So let's have a look at this. Now, I've never heard of Epic Stream. This could be a load of balls, but I do think there's truth to this. Have you been hoping for Man of Steel 2? How about 3 different Man of Steel sequels? A new report has just revealed that Henry Cavill may have signed up for at least 3 new Superman movies and is expected to make several cameos in the upcoming DC Extended Universe flicks. It was previously reported that Cavill has finally signed a new deal with DC and Warner Brothers, confirming his return as Superman. It was revealed that Cavill had recently pitched an idea for a new Man of Steel film that earned him praises from Warner Brothers executives. Not surprisingly, it led to the studio extending his contract for more DCEU projects. But how many movies are we talking about? Oh dear, they're sourcing the Culture Nerd. This can't be good. Anyway, the Culture Nerd suggests that Cavill's new contract includes at least 3 new Superman movies. This means we could be seeing Kal-El's story being extended over several new films. In addition to that, Cavill is expected to make cameos in the new DCEU flicks, which could finally give fans the Superman cameo they had wanted in Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Now, this is from an account called Batman Files. News: Henry Cavill has reportedly signed a new film deal to return as Superman via the Culture Nerd. We're loving the idea that Cavill will be staying with the DCEU for a long time. Look, we'd all love that. So I think there is some truth to this. I think 3 films and cameos would be an amazing contract for Henry. Nothing's really being talked about. You know what? Actors don't come out and confirm contracts. Unfortunately, we do need a bit of confirmation because Henry hasn't played Superman since 2017's Justice League, right? So we need him back. The idea of them benching the character since 2017, I still think it's unbelievable. But there you have it. And there you go. But what do you think about that? What do you think of Superman potentially being in the Batman? And what do you think about the Static Shock movie, which is in development and being produced by Michael B. Jordan? Comment down below, like, share and subscribe. And I'll be back tomorrow with even more DCEU Daily. See you again soon.